Good morning. Welcome to Crochet with Nana Rosanna. I'm Rosanna, and today is WIP Weekend number 31. I've got a few items to go through, and it's 6:30 in the morning, and the sun has not risen yet, so a little dark in our house. I've got a new ring light, so hopefully that will help out, and there's not too much glare on my glasses. Trying not to tilt my head upwards too much for that. I'm looking forward to December already. I have finished my Marquee blanket for November, and I believe I've got one more blanket that I'm going to finish, and I will be doing a little podcast on all the blankets I've done for wheelchairs. So that's in my future this month, and let's get started with some WIPs today. So my first WIP is a snake. And I got the pattern out of Crochet Cute Critters. I love this little book. It's usually been items I've made for my granddaughter and my grandsons. But today I'm making a snake for my daughter. I am using burlap blanket, and the color is silver steel. It's a 6 bulky, and recommended hook size is an 8mm, but I'm doing an amigurumi, so I've gone down to a 5mm. So here is my snake. I've just got it started, so this is going to be the tail, and I'm going to go 36 inches, so that way it will go along the bottom of my daughter's antique front door. And I'm using, I've got 2 hooks in here. I know I'm using a 5.5mm hook. I just got these hooks off of Amazon, and I love them. They're my go-to hooks now. So I've got a 5mm and a 5.5 so far. So slowly but surely I'll be getting some more of those. So the snake, I've not completely following the pattern. It was, I was supposed to decrease another round here to make it 10 stitches, but I kept it at 20, so it's a bigger, bulkier tail, so it will cover the base of the door. So that's what I'm doing there. And I had to roll it up. It gets so messy by the end because the ball is so big. So that's my first WIP. And the last few podcasts, I've neglected to show you what I've been doing in my paint by numbers and my diamond painting. So the first thing is my paint by numbers, and it's almost done. Actually, both items are almost done. I am doing a painting, and I will frame it for Christmas time. So let me get that. And hopefully you can see it. It's probably more than 3/4 done. So that's it there. It's just Santa, so all the white that you can see are still need to be painted. So that's my paint by numbers. I love doing the paint by numbers. I get them off of Amazon all the time, and usually what I do is I just wait till one of them goes on sale and grabs them, because in the mornings I get up, I like to watch all my YouTube videos, and while I'm doing that, I watch the news first. While I'm doing that, I do my paint by numbers or my diamond painting. So my diamond painting this month, I was at Michael's and just walking around and checked out the clearance, and Diamond Dots diamond painting was there, and they're usually about $30–40. They're very expensive here in Canada if you buy them in the stores. It was on clearance for $10, so I grabbed it. Not my favorite, but it gives me something to do. And I've just got one little petal left to do. And I'm holding it upside down. So I've just got this petal here to finish the diamond dots. Whoops. Sorry. And that's what I'm doing there. I love the way it sparkles. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to see the sparkles in that. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but it gives me something to do in the mornings. If you're new, you don't know, but I'm an early riser. I get up between 4:30 and 6:30 every morning. And I guess that's just from working for the last 25 years at Ford, and our shift started at 6. So I'm up very early in the morning. But now that I'm retired, I've tried sleeping in. I've made it to 7:30 a couple times, so that's awesome. But usually I'm up quite early before the sunrise. And my husband is the opposite. He waits as long as he can. He loves his sleep in the morning. So I don't want to disturb him. And he's still working, but he doesn't get up till 8:30. But if I started my day after 8:30, it'd be awful. I do have my shower after he leaves. I don't want to get in his way at all in the morning. So you usually see me before my shower in the morning. And I've actually got my pajamas on underneath. I just try and get up, get out of the room, and go do my thing. So that was another whip that I'm working on. And as you know, I've been making the snowflake blanket. I did my first one, and it is a gift. And the second one is for me. So last time you saw it, I had all the stars done, but I had no borders. I now have the borders done. So there it is there. And I'm using, for the white, I'm using Pound of Love. And for the blue, it is Craft Smart Navy. So these are all completely finished, ends in. So that's half of it. And today what I'll be doing is sewing in the ends for this and hopefully starting the border. So, and I have one more to do. Uh, we've decided to make, my husband and I were discussing it, we've decided to make one more. My mother-in-law is 85, lives on her own, refuses to leave her house, and there is a neighbor that checks in on her every day, does her grocery shopping for her, and is just an amazing lady. So we've decided that I will make her a snowflake blanket for Christmas to thank her for all the things she does for my husband's mother. And I believe that's it for whips. I did work a day and a half this week, and I've started my Christmas shopping. Not got very far. Spent 3.5 hours in Walmart actually, and I did get toys and stuff for the kids, but for the grandkids. But for the older kids, we're not sure what we're going to do. I'm looking around. They've got everything, so we might be doing gift cards so they can go out for restaurants. And in a way, it's a little way that we can send them out, and we get to babysit the kids, the grandkids, while they're out for dinner. So a little bit selfish, but I love spending time with our grandkids. So that's it for my whips this week. And my finished items, I have two. I do the lap gans for our seniors home up the street. And at Christmas time, my bowling league, we are sponsoring two families and for Christmas, and I've decided to make hats and scarves for the three kids that are in the two families and the two moms. So I've done, you saw the last hat set to last week, and this is the new one. I'll insert a picture now. And it's just, since I'm a Toronto Maple Leaf fan, these are just half double crochets. And the hat at the top, what I did, it is a rectangle hat, and I'll actually insert a picture because I have it flat here. So what I do is I chain 42, then do half double crochet along the chain, except for the last 6 stitches. And in the last 6 stitches, I just do a single crochet. So it pulls it in a little bit at the top, so it's easier to bunch up. I find it's not as bulky in the bunch, and it really turns out pretty good. So it's just half double crochets in the back loop after the first row, and 6 singles at half double crochet. And at the beginning and the end, I do just a regular crochet, not in the back loop. So that's the hat and the scarf. So it's maple leaf colors. Hopefully he's a maple leaf fan. And that was my second hat, so I'll be working on another one today also. Haven't decided what I'm going to be working on today. Either the blankets, making some more stars for a new blanket, or some more hats. I think probably I'm going to start with the hats because we need to get everything done before December 10th, I believe. So I'll do those first, and then working on the blanket, I've got right up till Christmas to do that. And my other finished item is my Marquee blanket. I'll put the poster in here. So that's the poster that I chose to do, and it was fairly hard to figure out what colors I wanted to use, but I thought I'd do another granny square blanket. I love my granny square blankets. So here is my blanket here. And the cream I did for the face, and that is one of my tangled yarns. And then this color is Curry, and it's a Craft Smart, and I'm using that for, I forget his name, the vampire's eyes. And then I've done the brownish color for, I believe her name is Bella, Bella's hair. And then the blue for the green, the jacket. And then the other jacket is a grayish color. And then I just finished it in the black. So that is my blanket. And it is 32 by 42. So that's, within the parameters of Lapgan. So that's it there for my Lapgans, and I've got the one more granny square multicolored one that I'll be working on before December 1st. Oops, I'm trying to fold this, it's not working. And I will have all the Lapgans, and once I get them all done, I will do a video of all the Lapgans that I've done over the year. I'm very pleased I got over 20 done. It was a challenge that I put out for myself at the beginning of the year, and I'm so happy I did it. Next year, I'm probably going to bring it back to 12 because I did put off a lot of items that I wanted to make for the kids and myself. I always put myself last, but I thought, you know what, I should try broadening my scope and try doing more sweaters and clothing items for everybody. So that's what I'm going to do that next year. And I will do a video on what I want to do for next year. And I'm going to get a new book. And for Christmas, I am getting myself the Insta cameras that you can get off your phone, and then they make little 2x3s. So when I'm doing all my work, and I put everything I make in a book, and I can add a picture to it. So it's easier for me to go back and look. So that's what I'm doing there. And the last item that I wanted to speak about is I'm going to be doing crochet along. I'll be following Terry from Yarn Joy podcast in December, and I'm going to do, I think it's called Vlogmas. And I got myself an advent calendar, so I'll be opening something every day, and it's a very special advent calendar. I'm using it for different things than what it is inside. So once we get to December 1st, I will show you the first one, so I'm excited about that. And Terry is doing a chevron blanket, and she'll be adding in a 20-gram ball of her scrap yarns every day. So I'll be following along, and I'll be doing that. And I hope you will join me. And if you do join me, send me your pictures. At the end of each week, I will put up pictures of everyone's chevron blankets if you like. And I will get into the total details next week, and I'll let you know exactly the pattern and everything. I completely forgot to look that up. But I'll be doing that in December. I'm going to try my Vlogmas. They're probably going to be just little 5-minute shorts every day. I don't know if I can talk that much about crochet every day. And I might miss a few days. I finally got my surgery date for my first eye, and they'll be doing surgery December 21st. It was a cancellation, and if I didn't take that cancellation, it's going to be the end of March. So I don't know. I'm starting to get worried when I'm driving. I don't drive at night anymore because my eyes are so bad. And when my husband came to the appointment with me, he couldn't believe me. I keep saying, you know, I can't see, I can't see. And he realized just how poor my eyesight is. And close up, I have no problems, but any distance or any dark, if it's not bright, I can't see that well at all. Everything's a big blur. So driving is a big part of our lives, and I was getting worried. So I decided, they said that by Christmas I should be fine. It's only, you know, it's only a few days recovery, but it's right before Christmas, so I have to get everything done before the 21st of December. And so that's what's happening then. But I'm really happy I'm getting my surgery. He wanted to do both eyes, and I went, mm-mm. My biggest fear in life is not being able to see. I said, no, I can't have them both done on the same day. I need to do them separately. So I know that I can see out of one eye before you attempt the other eye. So I'm not sure when the second eye will be, but I might be going around with one lens in and one lens out. So that's what's happening in my life right now. I hope you're all doing well. I want to thank everybody for watching, liking, and subscribing. I'm getting a little bigger every day. There's a few more people, and I think that's wonderful. If you're new, welcome. And I love talking. There's quite a few women that I talk to every week, and I love it. I think there's one gentleman that I talk to too. So I'm enjoying this, and I'm going to continue to do it. It gives me a challenge every week to get some things done, and I really do enjoy it. So I want you to have a wonderful WIP weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.